So, PenSeed. So, who are we? PenSeed will be a vending machine for the CIT University premises that exchanges waste plastic bottles with the pencils that has flip seeds of fruit-bearing plant on it. And you can have it in an enjoyable and surprising way. What makes it enjoyable and surprising is that you need to try your luck of hitting vending machine jackpot ring, and a pencil will come out from the vending machine as your prize. So if you're familiar with the World of Fun nga ganing coin dropping game, so it goes like that. So next, so problem or compelling need. So we choose these plastic bottles as part of vending machine trigger because we knew that one of the biggest problem we are facing now is the single-use plastic bottles are commonly used in different food and drinking products in the market, which hit the highest waste contributor of pollution in the world that threaten our environment as well as our health, especially this pandemic time. So we need to more extra cautious of our health by keeping our environment clean. Thus, we also need to develop this vending machine because we want to develop the concept of the waste management department in CIT to be more enticing in the eyes of the entire university population. Basically, our problem, we cater the problem of the environment. The next is value propositions. Yeah, here. So with this kind of vending machine, it will help develop individual environmental awareness. It keeps our school campus clean and promote eco-friendly community while having fun and rewards. So next is target market. So our target market will be this idea of vending machine are more likely saleable to environmental volunteer and every students, teachers, or anyone around the campus that used to buy single-use bottled plastic product. So for one of our buyer persona example is this one, a person with a 35 years old, so he is a biologist or professor in college. Then his goals is to dream to help the world free from pollution. The next is buying motivation. So basically, if our product will be successful, so this customer will get this product because our product will be recognized through labeled by saving our community or environment. Then the price of our product is not that costly as well. Then the rule of the buyer also then as a buyer, you have to set your boundaries or important of what the product we should buy. So if I will buy our product as a vending machine, so the importance of it is it can help save our environment. Then at the same time, it can give someone's fun or rewarding, enjoyable way. Then buying concerns. So if the buyer will buy our product, the time, the availability of our item or the substitute product of our item should be compared to other existing mga katugan ng mga trash bin like we have in the CIT. Our product is more reliable because there is a reward than the other one or the previous existing trash bin for the plastic product. So challenges to the buyer. So first is how will the buyer get our product or can have our product. So our product is not that costly man. So but at the same time, the sustainability of our product is not so applicable for the single or kanang area nga gamaraag population, but at the same time pwede siya maka pwede siya makakuha ani nga product in example, mga big companies like SM or something like that. So, dili kay siya applicable kung ikaw lang sa balay ang magamit ani. Then, company and industry. So, for the company and industry, as a buyer persona, like example si SM, so applicable kani nila since big companies, since they have a huge population of mga kanang customers. So basically na sila yung mga restaurant, so nag-use sila yung mga single-use plastic bottles and other waste. So this business model. The first one is our K partner. So first is CIT University, because we need to collaborate our product with the CIT administration and the waste management department, since they have already existing plastic bottles and bins in the campus, which we can enhance its concept. Thus, we also need the approval in this business project. Then we also like to collaborate junk shop supply, then PenSeed supplier, and the overall population of the entire university, because the population of the entire university as a startup project or business, they will be the play as a biggest contributor of the waste plastic bottles. Next is K activities. So the first thing that we need to do in starting this business is that we need to collect as much plastic as we can that can finance the machine installation and for the buying of the PenSeed. And if it is possible, we can take our own packet to finance our business. But hopefully, we can have some investors to buy this idea. We would also like to connect in the key resources. We would also like to connect some manufacturing company for the supply of the machine and pencils, and some intellectual partnership or persons to help develop our product. So K prepositions, as what I have mentioned earlier, so our K preposition is to help create greener environment, develop environmental awareness of the customers or the society, and at the same time, a customer or the society can have a fun by having a reward of a pencil. So as our startup product, the reward we come up with the pencil. Then customer relations. So to maintain our product stable, we will be conducting a weekly maintenance for the machine and the customer feedback by we will be putting a suggestion box or a dropping of comments on a certain machine or area that we put our machine. The next channel is the first key channel that we can create of this machine is the and to make this startup business palatable on the campus, we will be advertising this idea in the school social media like the CIT FB page. We will conduct a weekly maintenance checklist, and we also put comment drop box in a certain canteen. Then we will also put this idea in the social media, and we can also refer basically to our classmates, friends, and our teachers. Then customer segments. So on our customer segments, this idea is good for the CIT University or for those volunteers, eco-friendly volunteers, and everyone that are using single-use plastic products, because everyone are entitled to join man or to use this kind of machine in their respective areas nga maput ni siya. Then revenues and streams. So what we have here in the revenue, if our product will be sold, so we can have another machine, then the product of the PenSeeds and the maintenance. Then cost structure. So in cost structure, we are the ones that making this idea as a human capital. Then we will be making promotion. So there is a allotted cost for that promotion or advertisement. Then the properties or the supplies of our PenSeeds, and then the maintenance and the availability of our product. So that's all, sir.
All right, so thank you for that business idea that you proposed to us. Um, Actually, I like the idea of you starting it in school because I think we know that the discipline should start also at school, diba? Um, Given that I think right now the school or the university is also heading towards becoming an environment friendly school. So this is a good proposal as well to our university. Um, from what I have understood lang, I think at the beginning you mentioned that your business idea is somewhat a vending machine wherein we place or the school personnel students will throw their plastics ba to in
Yes.
exchange
Yeah,
of
exactly. Bali, we would like to refurbish the kuan, sir.
in exchange
We would like to refurbish mo na yung mga vending machine na available sa school ron.
again sorry medyo nag-cut imuhang voice.
Bali, ang idea sa among vending machine, sir, is the existing trash bin in the CIT is we would like to enhance its concept. So instead nga kanang i-throw siya dito, then you get nothing back sa imuhang plastic. Ang among idea is kanang mura bitaw kag nagduwa, then it's like your mutro ka ana nga kanang trash bin sa plastic, then if ever ikaw na tong makahit sa naman siya murag kota siya nga kanang nga box ma-loaded din na siya, ma-full load din na siya, na siya exchange nga kanang PenSeed. Pero ana siya.
So dili siya per person nga nilabay.
Dili sir mura kanang you're a lucky hitter nga makakuha ka free pencil because kanang dito nimo gibutan ang imuhang kanang plastic bottles.
So kung mapuno na ang trash bin, mao pa siya mo produce og pencil.
Oh, mura nga siya bisig ni ta.
Okay. So who will benefit from the pencil?
So, the one that cancer katong makahit sa kanang kuan, makadrop atong kuan pencil bali. Example kanang familiar man nang kanang dropping of coins sa kanang World of Fun. And di ba kung hagbog ang coin sa ubos kay naka-exchange of tickets. So kung pila ka coins mura sa to imong makuha. So ang idea sa mong vending machine is kung mahit to niya murag na siya kanang Dabi ta siya murag muhit na siya sir ba para ganing singa na
Yeah. I think I have
Ah,
I think
basta mo drop
visualize
siya
na
sir
ko
na
ni.
siya in return.
Yeah. I think I can visualize the product already. So I'm just thinking lang na
Sensor sir, sensor.
again, sorry.
Kanang bali na mahit niya ang sensor nga napuno na siya nga box nga good for one pencil. So mo siya ang lucky winner nga nakakuha sa pencil.
Okay. So it's nice no na you are promoting or you are promoting the advocacy of being a green warrior no by having it by having rewards. Kaya I think mas ma-appreciate man gid siya sa mga people nga naa gid siya reward na sila makuha ba from doing it. My main concern
Yes,
lang
sir.
is that why pencil? Of all the rewards, why pencil?
Actually,
You have to before you answer, before you think of a reward, you have to also consider the market or the people or the person, especially the students who will receive the reward. So sige, why pencil?
actually sir, why pencil kay as a startup ra man sa mong business sir where kana lang sa among idea nga first reward pencil because we're in school, then at the same time so students mo oy murag mas daghan ng mga customer ana murag makadrop so mo ng pencil Pero if the business will boom or click, so we would like to give another product member surprising gani nga. Ay, you hit this quota, so this is your reward pencil. You hit this quota, this is your reward bag. Something like that. Pero as a startup business, mo lang sa namong na idea, pencil.
Okay, sige. So I think that's the side from, I think that concept is for the users. Now, I think it's not the student na inyuhang baligyan sa machine. Because I think it's the school. Am I right?
Yeah, it's the school, sir. Yes, sir.
So what will they get man from purchasing your machine?
So in purchasing our machines, so basically, so the school campus will become clean because every single student say, I will not just lift my bottle here because probably if I will throw this in the trash bin, I can probably get a reward. So the school will become more clean. At the same time, the students of the school will become more aware of the environment, how to make it a greener one. Then that's it, sir.
Yeah, okay. I think just a recommendation lang no, maybe as of now kay wala pa kayo nato na establish no ang income stream or ang revenue stream, but you have to also consider na if you are selling a certain product to a certain market, they should always see, these markets should always see the return. Diba? They should always see unsa man jud among makuha, the ROI from purchasing your product. So I think we have to explore on that area pa and do more research pa as to how we can invite no and influence these markets to really buy our machine. All right?
At the same time, sir, if they have Monday kanang vending machine that we get, so kung ang kanang plastics nga mong makuha, maka-earn man yan og kanang money kay amo man yang i-sell sa junk shop. So possible nga ang among money makuha is higher than the rewards that we need to put in that machine. So nara sad siya income, sir.
Yeah. I understand. So maybe soon, no, for the final pitch, maybe you can create siguro an analysis to that so that the school or your market can really appreciate the return. Because again, our customers want to see numbers. Not just the idea, but they want to quantify everything. They want to see real numbers. All right? But sige lang, we'll help you along the way. Okay? During the process. So for now, I don't have concerns pa. Maybe as Ma'am Che and Ma'am Rose speak, I can add more suggestions. So let's go to Ma'am Che and Ma'am Rose.
Si Ma'am Rose lang sa kay expert si Ma'am Annie. Environment.
Sige, ma'am. So, good afternoon, guys. PenSeed.
After
All right. So, I had the same question with Sir Kia. No, I was wondering why you wanted to give pens or pencils as a reward for saving the environment.
yes, ma'am, kay ang bali ang pencils kay murag na siya free seeds man siya.
Ha?
Mana mo murag startup bali ang pencils ma'am kay na siya free seeds the di ba one of your product is PenSeed ma'am, so murag ana idea. Mara akong nakuanan, man akong na-mention ganina is exchange of plastic bottles to free pencil with free seeds on it. Bali ang kanang pencils na free seeds.
Yes.
So mo na ka malingaw pa sila, then at the same time kung makatanong sila na ma-enjoy sila na pa sila yung makuha in return.
I will not go against that because that's my products, no. But I wanted to see the justification lang. Same sentiment sa Sir Kian, you have to identify if that's really the need of the market. So, inana lang siguro pag-present sa inyo, ano, I don't think na present lang to siya why the need for the pencils, but ma-justify rin na siya given that you are targeting the schools. You mentioned ganyan that there was a playing system sa inyong vending machine? Sakto ba ko? So
Yes,
when they put the trash,
bali sa startup or man na sales.
sorry ha, unsa ganito ang qualifications para makakuha sila sa reward? They have to put their single-use plastic?
The example that the trash bin is already kanang loaded with trash, then nasa the box nga mag, if the sensor hit nga kanang napuno na siya nga box, which that box is good enough to drop one pencil as your prize. So if ikaw ang lucky person nga nakapunuan na nga kanang box, so you're the lucky person who will get the pencil. So ang first reward mo, surprising reward na mo nabutang sa startups is pencil sa lang, since we were making it in the school man ang startup business. But basically, if kani siya nga kanang vending machine is applicable sa butanda sa SM, so pwede may makaputog rewarding product nga aside sa pencils or itong t-shirt baron or wallet, something like that. But as a startup, so school man, pencil lang sang ang rewarding product ibutang.
Right. So I was thinking mong good nga, although it's very exciting to imagine no nga you will be the lucky winner, isn't it defying the purpose na noon nga instead nga di sila mo generate og trash, they're generating more trash just so they will be the lucky one to get the one pencil? Instead of not generating waste, they will generate waste para makaabot sila sa katong top maximum, right? So kana lang siya, murag ni defy siya sa purpose nga not the very first purpose of saving the environment is to not generate waste instead of throwing the trash properly. So my point here is that perhaps we can pivot a little our system, our reward system, instead of giving it to the lucky one or give it to every person who uses reusable stuff instead. No, para
Bali ang katumas ng reward ma'am kay dili man siya makita, murag surprising siya ba nga unsay mga kuha ani nga kanang kuan box.
right.
If you hit this box,
My point here is that, for example, giset ninyo ang reward na makuha ra siya sa ika 100 nga cup. No, for example, plastic cups inyo hang gi-measure sa pag-present or sa paghatag sa reward. So, for me, para if ganahan kay ko sa reward, magsige kog purchase sa plastic cup para ako may makakuha sa reward. Right? And that would defy my purpose of lessening, no, or of discouraging people to generate single-use plastics. That's how I see the system or the setup game. Kana siya. So my recommendation is that you pivot a little the reward system so that it does not defy the very first rule of not generating waste. And then looking at your business model canvas, I'm also intrigued with the revenue streams. 1K per machine. Is this the rental fee?
bali ko na siya ma'am, estimated. Example, if first certain machine na karang ang murag dili ra mo kay siya ingon na ang sa starter lang niya ma'am sa kanalang single machine, bali apil amo ra mang i-refurbish, magbutang ra man nimi og murag box, then sensor nga dili man siya need sad og kanang electricity. Right. Basta murag amo na lang siyang i-refurbish ang box and sensor, so mura na siya ang murag mo cost, apil na siya ang labor.
Okay. So basically you will supply the machine, the item, the reward, and the maintenance. So mo na inyong ginakuhaan sa inyong revenue. So
yes ma'am.
As the partner establishment, looking at the perspective of the establishment, I don't see this as enticing, no, as a way for me to. I don't see the bigger purpose of this. It looks like it's cost generation instead of something else. So perhaps we can improve on that one, how we can entice more establishments to invest on our machine if we really want to focus on the machine or focus on the product, no? Kana siya. So katong giingon ni Sir Kian nga your customer segment here should be focused more on the schools or the establishment. Though inyohan man ang naingon na diri, no? Na CIT University. So you have to perfect again the system on the partnership para ma-replicate na siya and ma-scale po siya sa other establishments. So kana lang, I don't see yet the scalability and the replicability of the business, but the purpose is very good. It's there. I can support you with that one, guys. Kato lang, no, naapa lang siya yung mga details na wala pa kayo na tahi, wala pa kayo na interconnect. So that might defy the purpose.
Thanks, Ma'am Rose, Ma'am Che.
Right.
Okay. Same.
Thank you.
Okay, same sentiments with the other two evaluators. Your customers should not be the people who will use the product or the reward system. It should be the businesses that you're going to sell the idea. Siguro additional suggestion na lang if you're still going to focus on making the environment healthy, maybe you can create a trash can that can separate biodegradable, non-biodegradable, and then also kind of mga recyclables. Aside from that, it's a system wherein maybe with a mobile app perhaps that can aid the users, something inana, para mas ma-market siya sa schools or sa malls or wherever ninyo ibaligya inyong machine. So your revenue stream should not be the kaning 150 pesos per 8 pieces pins because kamo man kaha mo hatag sa reward. So your revenue stream is how are you going to earn from your business. So if you're going to create that trash can type of machine, how much does that trash can cost? So mean to say your revenue stream will be asset sale because you're selling the machine itself. And then maintenance fee, maybe that will be part of your package na lang as a trash can system or a trash can system na machine inana. So maybe you can upgrade it into something better, not just focusing on giving rewards but more on making people be informed on the purpose of your machine, and then especially the business who will buy it. So inana lang siguro. You think as a group, how are you going to upgrade your machine na makatabang na siya sa pag-segregate, no, sa pag-recycle and like. So kana lang general comment to summarize. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
So thank you, Group PenSeed.